Hello, everybody! Welcome to Strawberry's Gamer Society! Tonight, the stream is on Rules to Live By, and interesting things I've learned over time. And these are things that I call rules to live by, that they're also just guidelines and useful information for how to have better conversations with people. So without further ado, I might as well jump right into them. The main idea content part of tonight is probably not going to take too long, and then after that, I thought I would head off to the Nether and try to find another fortress, because the original fortress that I first had, turns out that that fortress has been completely looted of all of its netherwort, and if I'm going to get netherwort, I need to go find a new fortress. So, without further ado, let me share some things that I have learned with you. The first one, well, I put in my teaser on Twitter. Everybody knows the 5-second rule, but this is an international audience, and maybe not everybody knows the 5-second rule, and the 5-second rule is not really a rule anyway. It's kind of a anti-mom thing, even though I stream as a gamer mom. But the 5-second rule is if you drop some food on the floor, it doesn't get germs on it for at least 5 seconds. And that's not really a very good rule to live by, but it is a rule that I tease the stream with. So I'm going to put that up there as our first rule. 5-second food rule. The next one is one that I learned in college from older upperclassmen, and I was a geek in high school. I did not spend that much time socializing with other people, and there's some things that some people learn just by spending time with people, and then there's other things that people learn because they have to be explicitly taught. Hi, hello, Reese. Welcome to the stream. I am just going over, so the rules aren't going to take very long, but these are just rules to live by, things that I have learned in my life. And the first one, the 5-second food rule, is not really a very good rule, but that was how I teased my stream today, so I put it up there. And I don't actually recommend eating food after it has fallen on the floor unless you wash it thoroughly or cook it thoroughly first. Although sometimes I had this experience where, my mom and I were taking the turkey out of the oven one Thanksgiving, and it happened to tumble upon the floor, and my mom just got the hot pads and she quickly put it back up and put it in, and she said what they don't know won't hurt them. So, these things happen because after you spent 4 hours cooking a turkey and everybody's there, it's not like you can cook the turkey again. The second rule, though, this is one I did not learn until I went to college, and once somebody told me, it made so much sense that I wondered why nobody had told me this before, but I call it the 2-minute linger rule. And this is basically, if you go up to a bunch of people who are having a conversation because, you're in the school cafeteria or whatever, hanging out outside the classroom waiting for school to start, or in this case nowadays, you're hopping between various people's random offline Twitch chats, don't ask everybody, hey, what are you talking about? Like, if you happen to walk into a middle of the conversation and somebody says, I needed a fire res potion, then don't immediately jump in with, why did you need a fire res potion? Just linger for 2 minutes. Stay there and try to figure out why they would need the fire res potion without asking, because chances are, if they're having a conversation with somebody else, then by waiting 2 minutes to see what the conversation is, you won't need to actually ask that question. And this was something at the college that I went to that the seniors would drill into the freshmen. The 2-minute linger rule, you don't have to like it's hard when you start into a conversation that other people are already having a conversation and you join in. It's really hard to not know what they're talking about, but chances are you can figure out what they're talking about if you just wait 2 minutes. And if after 2 minutes you still don't know what they're talking about and they haven't made an effort to bring you into the conversation, then you can ask them, hey, I don't really understand. What are you talking about here? And that way, it makes the flow of conversation go better, and you don't come off as an annoying little freshman talking to the seniors. You come off as the kind of person who can handle joining a conversation and just listening to what other people are saying, and then join in once you have an idea of how it's going. And on the converse side, if you're having a conversation and someone new comes up to you and, stands with the body language that says, I want to be a part of this conversation too, then it makes sense to give that person, a little bit of context if you can, without having to totally repeat everything for everybody else who's there. So that's the 2-minute linger rule. The 10-hour appearance rule. So this is one I invented myself, and it's something that I wish somebody had told me, and it's something that I wish the whole world knew, because it's caused so much pain to so many people, and yet for whatever reason people still think that they can just talk about somebody's appearance when they don't know them yet. And this is for positive things and for negative things. And where this rule came up, or where I started trying to formulate this rule in my head, was when my daughter was little. She was 3 years old when she needed to get glasses. And 3-year-olds in glasses look adorable. They look so cute. But every single time we went into the grocery store with my 3-year-old in glasses, 5 or 6 people would come up to us and tell her, as a complete stranger talking to a 3-year-old, oh, you look so cute. And it made her really, really uncomfortable, to the point where she started to really refuse going to the store. There was one particular incident with the lady at Costco who was giving out free food samples, and this lady just could not get enough of how cute my daughter was, and way overgushed, and made my daughter feel so uncomfortable that she never wanted to go to the store again. And when you have a 3-year-old and you need to go to the store, you can't exactly hire a babysitter just so that you can go to the store. I had to drag her along while I did the grocery shopping. It was not an option to not bring her to the store. So I kind of formulated this 10-hour appearance rule. Do not comment on someone else's physical appearance, positive or negative, until you've had 10 hours of conversation with them about other topics. So this would be if you have a coworker who has an unusual tattoo on their neck, don't talk about the unusual tattoo on your coworker's neck until after you've had lunch with them every day for 2 weeks. If there's somebody at the grocery store who has unusually long hair, don't comment on it until after you've had, 5 minutes of interaction for more than a year with that grocery store clerk. My former boss was almost 7 feet tall. Like, he was so tall that tall people thought he was really tall. He was incredibly tall, and he did not play basketball. He was, an engineering manager and did engineering things. And occasionally then we needed to go on business trips as a thing. And walking with him through an airport, it made me realize just how frequently people comment on how tall he is. And I know when I first met him, I said something similar, because you meet him and your brain just goes tall, 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 tall. And you can't think of anything else other than just how tall this guy is. But he gets it literally all the time of people saying, "Wow, you're tall. Wow, you're tall." Like the checkout clerk at the person at the security gate, the person at the when we check in, the people who are sitting around waiting to get on the airplane. And just, it's not like anybody's being mean, but over time it gets to be annoying. And that's what they call a microaggression. Like it's a thing. It's people of color get it all the time for various things, and not just on their appearance, but on things that are related to their appearance. And it's not comfortable. It reminds you, if you are different, it reminds you of how you are different all the time, when you'd rather just be you and you'd rather just live your life. So it's important to not talk to people about how they appear unless you already know them. Now, if you are having, a coworker who's 7 feet tall, and after 2 weeks of talking to them on a regular basis, your brain is still flashing tall, tall, tall every single time you talk to them. Or if they have, a scar on their face that's really bothering you, that you just can't think of anything else other than the scar on their face and wondering how they got it. And it's been 2 weeks and you've had lots of conversations with them about other things. Chances are good that after 2 weeks of other conversations, your brain will calm down and it won't be saying scar, scar, scar every time you talk to them. But if it is, then at that point, their physical appearance is getting in the way of you having a meaningful relationship with them, especially if they're a coworker or a fellow student or somebody that you're going to continue to see on a regular basis. And at that point, once you have a shared understanding about other things, at that point it's appropriate to talk to them about this thing that you just can't get your own brain to shut up about, in order to advance the relationship to the next stage, so that you can kind of quell those flames in your brain and get on to thinking about something else when you're talking to them. And I decided on this rule, and one time I used this rule. My kids did musical theater, and a person I was talking to had a severely disabled son, and I knew that, but I kind of wanted to know more about it, but I decided, this is the first time I'm talking to this person, I'm not going to bring it up. And so I brought up a different topic of conversation, and we had a wonderful conversation about various high schools in the area and other things, which actually my son wound up going to the high school that she recommended. And it was great because I was able to have a conversation with her about some topic other than the one that my brain was flashing. I really want to talk to her about this because I'm curious. I'm a curious person. But I made an effort not to, and I had a wonderful conversation as a result. And so that's where the 10-hour appearance rule comes from. Don't talk to somebody about their appearance unless you've had 10 hours of other conversations first. Or that's my general rule. And I got a tickle in the back of my throat, so nobody needs to remind me to take a drink of water today. So, other rules to live by. Let's see here. I don't know how to put signs on the wall without being in first-person mode. So, mean isn't funny. This is another one that I came up with when I was working with youth, because one of the youths was really mean and he thought it was funny, and the other kids in the group would kind of laugh and go along with it, but that was leaving other kids that he was making fun of feel really bad. And I mean, yeah, people laugh, but it's uncomfortable. And I just think mean isn't funny. So that's my rule to live by. Mean isn't funny. Let's see here. I have just a couple more. Count to 10. So if you're angry, count to 10 before saying something, because in part, what counting to 10 does, not only does it force you to take a pause, but it gets you out of, we've got that lizard brain. Yeah, it can be funny if you're talking with a close friend, but when someone you don't know well, it can be hurtful. It can, but it can also sometimes be hurtful, like even with a close friend, sometimes they'll hold on to that hurt and wonder about themselves, like especially in your teen years when people they're full of self-doubt. Then people can wonder, what was my friend, is there a grain of truth to that meanness that they're saying? So be very careful with meanness. And I don't know, some of the times when watching the Dream SMP streamers going off and doing the mean raps, I just cringe, because they're not funny, they're not, it hurts to watch those, and to see, especially to like kick a man when he's down, like that people feel bad, Dream feels bad about the steam running thing, the speed running thing, and watching them kick him when he's still hurting about it, it just hurt to see that, and it wasn't funny. It was painful. So I don't know. That's my opinion. You do you, but I'm dispensing my mom advice. It's my stream. Of course, looks like I only have one viewer, so maybe it's not that popular, but but who knows? Maybe one day I can dispense my mom advice if I want to. Okay, count to 10. The purpose of counting to 10 is to get us out of, we've got that lizard brain, is like if you picture concentric circles of brain, and you've got that lizard brain in the very middle, that when you get angry, it's fight or flight time. Your body is sending all the energy to the muscles and away from the brain, and your body's doing fight or flight. What counting to 10 does, on the outside of the lizard brain, we have the mammal brain. The mammal brain has emotions like love and fear and things like that. Getting beyond our mammal brain, then we've got our human brain, and our human brain is our thinking brain. And when you do the act of counting, very few mammals will count, or very few mammals will count past 3. It's like 1, 2, 3 mini is what the researchers have found most mammals will do. And obviously there's some who will occasionally do more, but counting all the way to 10, that's a very human thing to do, and that puts your brain into a intellectual state where you can think more rationally about what you're about to say before you say it. And frequently when we say things when we're angry, then we tend to hurt other people, and it's hard to take those words back, and that hurt sometimes stays with people. Now, it's good if somebody hurts you, it's good to be able to forgive them and say, oh, they were angry and they didn't mean it and they were just tired. But it's better if you never had to go there in the first place by not saying the angry things. Let's see here. Oh, I know. Look for opportunities to be nice in the world. This is another one of the ones that I tell my kids, and look for opportunities to be nice in the world. For everything from when you're driving, slowing down to let the pedestrian cross the street. Oh, hey, welcome! A new viewer! Yay! Hi, I am a mom. I'm a gamer mom, and very soon. So I'm just dispensing my advice because that's what I do. I think it's boring to just play Minecraft all the time. But what I'm gonna do in just a moment, because I've got one rule left, I'm just a moment, then I'm gonna head to the Nether, where I tend to die an awful lot, although I have better armor now. But these are my rules for life. And yeah, look for opportunities to be nice in the world. And give yourself a pat on the back for when you find them. And you don't always have to take them. Like, sometimes I know I'm guilty of seeing that, oh, I could slow down and let that car out, but I don't really feel like it, so I'm not going to. And so, but at least I noticed the opportunity even if I didn't take it, and next time maybe I'll notice soon enough so that I have time to slow down and let them go before it's too late. So practice looking for opportunities to be nice in the world, and the more you practice, the better you get, and the more the world becomes a better place. And then let's see here. Yeah, the last one was just know when to offer praise instead of criticism. Criticism. Yeah, I don't necessarily spell, so it'll be okay. Yeah. Oh, you love these. All right. Yeah, you'll have to go back and watch the VOD later on the 2-minute linger rule and the 10-hour appearance rule, because those are good ones. Maybe I'll repeat them when I get to the Nether, but yeah. So anyway, that's my last one. And sometimes when somebody comes to, like, a lot of these are things where it's from mistakes that I have made in my life that I've kind of made rules of, don't make that mistake again. One of my friends from high school gave me this manuscript to read, and he was so proud of it. And it was a fantasy novel, and he talked about, this sword is forged from one single piece of metal. And I thought, and when he asked me what I thought of his book that he'd written, I said, that's so cliche. And can't you think of something better? Or, I said something that was my honest thought, but that wasn't what he was asking for. He was asking for me to tell him that he was such a good author, and, I love the storyline and all of that. And to this day, I feel bad about it. And we've lost touch. Otherwise, I'd find him and apologize. But anyway, it when somebody comes to you, especially in the fan community, when somebody takes the risk to share their art, unless they've explicitly said, "Hey, can you give me some criticism and ways to improve this art so that I can do better?" People aren't looking for criticism on their fan art. They're looking for others who want to say, "Yes, I love that fan art that you have just made." And so, let's see here. I'm trying to get my stuff ready to take to the Nether. Let's see. I don't need this, and I don't need that, and I don't need that, and I will sort these out later. I do, however, need blocks, and I need food. Okay, there we go. So those are my rules to live by, and take them or leave them, but just thought I'd share. And now I am gonna head to the Nether. So welcome, if you're still here, Venus Bat. This is our SMP server. This is the soul sand pathway from the farmland to the place where everybody's houses are. And, oh, I should start some music. Just a moment. I've got some lighthearted music for today. So, there we go. And let me check. So when I've got music, oh wait, that's not, well, okay, that's my going to the Nether music. It's playing a little bit early, but that's fine. Let me just take a look and see. Oh, interesting. You guys probably can't hear the music at all right now, can you? Or at least it's not showing up on the audio thing. And I have no idea why it's not showing up, and I don't know how to fix that. Oh, I know what the problem is. Just a moment. I think my system preferences are not set. Okay, try that. Does this work? Okay, maybe I might have to go there and then back again. Huh. It is still listed as not showing up with the music. That is really interesting. Well, we might have to do this without music because I have no idea how to fix that at this point. I did not. So typically what I'll do is I'll reboot my whole. I tend to reboot my whole computer before I start a stream, but I was running a little late tonight and didn't. And when I do that, it's a Mac running macOS Big Sur, which is their latest release. And this thing seems to have so many bugs in it with respect to audio. It's annoying. So, Venus Bat, this is our automatic chicken farm. So I can just go in here and get cooked chickens anytime I want. And something is hitting me. Oh, it's a phantom because I haven't slept in a while. There we go. This is my house. And you can see I've got signs up from previous streams there. I'm just going to take a quick little sleep so that the phantoms don't get me. And let's eat before heading into the nether. All right, and let's get a little bit more coal so I can make more torches if I run out. So yes, this is the bedroom. I've got a loom there, and then this is the supply room, and I tend to keep my coal with my iron. So now I've got coal. Let's put the emeralds in the ender chest because I don't need to take those with me. And what else do I need? I'm missing something here. What do I usually have here? Well, I'll get there and find out what I'm missing, I'm sure. Okay, let's see here. I don't need that. I do need a little bit more wood. Oh, this is a different kind of log than what I'm currently carrying. Good enough. Okay, and I can put that away. And the axe, I do not need. Yeah, well, I've got wood, full wood, so I'll just keep it in the one spot for now. Okay, and wait, where's oh, this is where I put the tools. This is well, it's not a Silk Touch pickaxe yet, but it's going to be a Silk Touch pickaxe eventually. All right, I think we are ready to head to the nether. So to get to the nether, it is in, so this is Owls for All's house. And that's another house where you come out of the nether in that house. And there's a big tree house there. So welcome to our server. And to get, oops. Oh no, I hope I didn't mess things up. I accidentally dug 2 dirt blocks. Okay, so to get to the nether, you have to push the button, replace the dirt block, and then run here, except I just broke too much dirt, and I'm not sure if I have just messed up this redstone circuit. Oh no. Yep, I did. Okay, there's a repeater there. Let's see if I can figure this out. My shovel is a little bit too aggressive today, so it goes one way or the other. It probably goes that way. would be my guess. Well, okay, first let's push this. Nope, wrong way. Okay, so how about this way? Try that again. There we go. And does that should make the door go. Put this here, that there. Okay, let's see if I can do this without... Wow, my shovel's being extra aggressive today. Ah, okay. Well, you know what? We might just not do this the way we're supposed to and apologize for breaking the door later. We are gonna go this way into the house. Shh, don't tell owls. Come on. Oh, it went there. Wait, what? I am lagging so badly. Okay. Well, there we go. Okay, got it. Well, I will see you later. Thank you very much for joining the stream. If you're willing to give me a follow, I am trying to get to 50. I am at 30 right now, and getting to 50 is one of those big milestones on Twitch. If you have 50 followers, you can do other cool stuff. So, thank you very much for joining. And good night. Yeah, I think I am delayed as to when I see you guys' notes. So what I'm going to do, this is the opposite direction of the existing fortress that I know about. Oh, they are following. Excellent. Wonderful. And where I am going tonight is I'm just going to keep going in the opposite direction of the fortress that I already know about, in the hopes that eventually I'm going to run into another fortress. All right, you're already following. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Okay. So yes, I get very nervous in the nether, and I really wish that I had cool music for you guys, and I will have to figure out... Well, okay, I know what's wrong with my music, and that is I did not reboot the computer before starting, which is not really a thing that I should even have to worry about. Oh, hey, Share Welcome back! Yeah, I am up to 30 followers. You are still my very first follower, though. So once I get to 50, then I can give out VIP badges, and you definitely get a VIP badge. Both of you... Oh, wait, there's 5 people watching now. There was only 2 people in this stream for the longest time. So, yay! Hello to the 5 people. If anybody is not already a follower, then I certainly appreciate it. Being a follower doesn't cost you any money at all, and it just strokes my ego, and I do this in part because I feel good doing it. So, and hopefully you guys learned something. I like to be there. I'm a mom. Like, literally, I quit my very high-paying job in order to become a mom, and so this is what I do, is be a mom, and I love being a mom, and now I get to be a mom to people on the internet too. So if you like it, then I get to share it with more people. And thank you, everybody. And I also get distracted easily by shiny things. So even though my primary goal is just digging through here looking for an open space so I can look for another fortress. Ooh, I seem to have found an open space. All right, here we go. Let us do some slow bridging. Okay, first, light the way home so I know how to get back home when necessary. Sonato Fox! I haven't seen you in forever! Welcome back! Yes, well, I hope to be a big streamer someday. Well, maybe, I don't know. I am enjoying the small stream thing, so I'm okay with being a small to medium-sized streamer for a long time. But, you know, people like to dream, right? And welcome back, Sonato Fox. When I get to 50 followers, Sonato Fox, then you definitely also get a VIP badge. Yeah, start spreading the word around different platforms. I suppose I could do that. Although there's also a little bit in me, and I don't know, maybe it's because it's International Women's Day or whatever it is, that I've been thinking a lot about, you know, why are there fewer women streamers? And maybe it's a girl thing, or maybe it's just a me thing, but I feel like I still make mistakes, and so I'm not going all out and trying to get to be as big as I could possibly be until after I feel a little bit more confident in my skills. So there's a few specific things that I'd like to be able to do better before I try to look for a really big following. So, for example, not being able to do music tonight, like, I have no idea why it's not working. I did 3 days in a row without rebooting my computer, and it kept working, and then now it's just plain not. Yeah, the chat appears on the screen now. I added that. I think I added that the day before I took a week off. So now chat goes on the screen. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, so I've been trying to get it better, and I've got it so that my startup music, well, I don't know, I'll have to listen to the stream afterwards. I could hear the startup music, and I could hear the music at the beginning, but I don't know if you guys could hear it because I wasn't looking at the little bars to see if the little bars were there. Okay, I am gonna turn up my whatever it's called, turn up how far I can see, because I want to look for a fortress. Ooh, I see guys in gold pants, and I'm not wearing any gold, am I? You know what? Let's go run back to safety here. And I am going to craft something golden, because I think I picked up enough gold earlier that I should be able to do that. Oh yeah, I have plenty of gold to make myself something. So, let us make something golden to wear. Is it legal to change the Wi-Fi password of your neighbors? Whether or not it's legal, it's not wise. It's certainly not kind. Yeah, I have no idea whether or not it's legal, but I recommend against this course of action one way or the other. All right. Let's see here. Now let's make something golden to wear. How about... Oh, no, wait, I've got my soul speed boots, so I think I want to make a gold hat instead. I forgot to take my unbreaking gold hat with me. That's what I needed. And I also forgot to bring a saddle. I was gonna do that thing where you ride the little guys on the lava while I was looking for a fortress, but I forgot to bring a saddle. Okay, here we go. Let's go back to those pig trading guys, and hopefully they will not shoot me off of my perch. And let's see what we can see with respect to looking for things, looking for another fortress. Yeah, I have not yet figured. I wonder if the microlensing thing works for fortresses. I know the speedrunners always use it looking for bastions, but I have no idea if it works for fortresses. Okay. Can I get... I'm gonna go over to this way so I can get a little bit further down. Oh no! Oh, you have to press shift to get a screenshot, so you fell off and died. Yeah, that's one of those things that the professional streamers, they've got all their keyboard bindings set up so that they've made that mistake before, and so they change all their key bindings so that that doesn't happen. All right, I'm just gonna keep going this way. All right, let's go straight. Ah! Something just got me. Oh, it was a hog. Okay. That way. Let's go this way. And lest anybody is a new viewer here, yeah, the Striders, that's what they're called, then don't worry too much about me because I have keep inventory true on. That is the way we're playing this server because it's got a lot of newer players or players who, like myself, it's just not fun to lose all your good gear and then have to regrind it. When you're not very good at the game and you need the good gear in order to survive the nether at all, then it's just not very fun to lose all... It's not very fun to lose all your gear, so... we play this to have fun, not to abide by an arbitrary set of rules. Although I have set for myself a goal of I want to be able to complete... I mean, I can call it a speed run, but I think it'll probably take at least 4 hours. I would like to be able to complete Minecraft and kill the dragon with keep inventory true off. And basically, I want to be able to finish the game all by myself by the end of March. So I should probably start working a little harder towards that goal and practicing specific techniques. Although I guess finding a fortress is part of that goal. So tonight we're going to keep working on finding a fortress. But I definitely understand why the real speedrunners, they just reset the seed. I mean, they're so fast at getting into the nether, they reset the seed if they don't find a fortress or a bastion right away, because it can take a really long time to find a fortress. In my case, however, I'd spent so long, like, I'd die without having good armor, and I'd spend so long getting the good armor that by the time you spent all that time getting good armor, you might as well just take the time to find a fortress. Okay. And I don't even know what to look for with respect to microlensing. I just know that what the speedrunners do is they go to a place and then they like lower their field of view. So let's see here. How's it go? They do options and then they move their field of view way down. And then they put the game in F3 mode, and you can see the entities. It's like the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th line down from the top. That there's 95 entities total. And as I turn in a circle slowly, then it'll show me how many are within my current field of view. And when you're facing the right direction, which may have an up or a down component to it, then you can tell like where the most entities are, and that's the place where you're most likely to find a fortress or a bastion. But all of the numbers, no matter which direction I'm heading, are small. So that means there's probably not one very close, so I should probably just do what I can to get down to those places where it's easier to navigate, and then just keep running along the edge of this huge lava lake here. Let's see. Ah! Oh no, I think we're about to die. I mean, my armor's good, but I don't think it's good enough to get me all the way to the edge there. Yeah. That's the end of me. Oh well. It's all right though. Keep inventory true is your friend when you accidentally spleef yourself. Okay, wow. Field of view is weird. I can't even see my room here. Let's fix that. That is probably my problem. I forgot to fix my field of view again. So 90 is pretty good. That's what most people use as a regular running around thing. Okay, let's see here. What next? Oh, hydrate, hydrate, water check. Thank you. But now that I'm here, I am going to get myself a saddle if I can remember where I put it. I think I put it in with the leather in my leather chest. Here we go, saddle. So I am gonna take one of those strider things, and then I have a better golden helmet. Where is it? There it is. Fire protection 3 and mending. I want to put unbreaking on this, but I don't think I have a book of unbreaking. I don't think anybody sells it. Let me check. Silk touch, efficiency, mending, protection, sweeping edge, rocket weapon. Ooh, protection. I can make sure there's enough protection on this helmet. Before I go. Oh wait, not that one. This one. This has, oh, it has fire protection. I don't know if you can put fire protection and regular protection on something. Let me see. We'll test. So we'll make some prot 4 and see if we can put some prot 4 in with fire prot. Oh wait, not that. I need this. Prot 3, prot 4. That and this. Nope, can't do it. I think I'll just keep that. Okay, let's go put this book back where it belongs. Oh, so one question. Do I have a favorite song? Let's see here. What would my favorite song be? I think, well, I like campfire songs and just singing around the campfire. Like, if I had to pick one favorite song, there's so many I like. I think if I had to pick one single favorite song, it might be One Tin Soldier. Wait, which, oh, it must be this row. Sweeping edge, aqua affinity. Okay, got it. I do not have what I need. Okay, gold. I'm not gonna do extensive trading, so I'm gonna put the gold up here. Save that for a day when I'm trying to trade. And I might as well dump these things out of my inventory while I'm here. And raw meat goes up there. Okay, and swap helmets. And actually spare helmet. Put the spare helmet in here. Okay, yeah, so One Tin Soldier is a song that I like. Around the campfire, I just have so many good memories of singing that with my friends when we were in high school, and then again we got together later as grown-ups and teaching it to our kids. And so if I had to pick one favorite song, that would be it. But for favorite genres of music, then I love listening to musicals. And one of the sad things about the pandemic for me has been that we haven't been able to go see live musicals at all. during the pandemic, and I just love seeing musicals and all sorts of them. So I've seen lots and lots. Okay, back into the nether we go. Except I need to get some spruce and fix up this house properly. Don't tell owls, okay? Oh, let's see here. I'm not going to do a big amount of harvesting. I'm just going to take one tree here. Yeah. Yeah, so 1 tin soldier. Would I get, you know what? I'm not trying to make money, so I don't really care if I get a copyright strike or whatever it is. Well, I guess I care if I get the thing where they're gonna like totally cancel your account, because I don't want my account to be canceled, but I don't really care if I can't monetize this because I wasn't planning to monetize it anyway. So let's see here. Yeah, while I'm heading out there to the place, I can sing the song. So actually, I have music going in my ears. Let me stop that music. Then I can sing for you guys. Goes like this. Oops, I just covered up my chat so I can't see it anymore. And I do not necessarily have, in fact, I have a horrible singing voice and all that, and I don't hear that well, so I don't stay in key, but you know, this is a campfire song. It's not meant to be in key all the time. But I'd love to hear Wilbur Soot sing it someday. Ooh, that would be neat. Because it goes well with acoustic guitar. Listen, children, to a story that was written long ago about a kingdom on a mountain and the valley far below. On the mountain was a treasure buried deep beneath the stone, and the valley people swore they'd have it for their very own. Go ahead and hate your neighbor, go ahead and cheat a friend. Do it in the name of heaven, you'll be justified in the end. Won't be any trumpets blowing come the judgment day, on the bloody morning after. 1 tin soldier rides away. So the people of the valley sent a message up the hill, asking for the buried treasure, tons of gold for which they'd kill. Came an answer from the mountain, with our brothers we will share all the secrets of the mountain, all the treasure buried there. Go ahead and hate your neighbor, go ahead and cheat a friend. Do it in the name of heaven, you'll be justified in the end. Won't be any trumpets blowing come the judgment day, on the bloody morning after. 1 tin soldier rides away. Valley people cried in anger, mount your horses, draw your sword. And they killed the mountain people, and they won their just reward. So they stood beside the treasure on the mountain deep and red. Lift the stone and look beneath it. Peace on earth was all it said. Go ahead and hate your neighbor. Go ahead and cheat a friend. Do it in the name of heaven. You'll be justified in the end. Won't be any trumpets blowing come the judgment day, on the bloody morning after. One tin soldier rides away. So there you go. That's my favorite song, Sing Around the Campfire. I haven't sung that in a long time, and I didn't warm up my voice, and I don't have a very good voice to begin with, but anyway, hopefully I did. Yeah, there's still 4 viewers. You didn't all leave. Ooh. There we go. I got a Strider, guys. Look at that. Now, how do I make it move? Oh no. I need to do something. Oh, I know what I need. I need a fishing pole with a thing on it. Uh-oh. If I get out of here, I'm gonna die. Oh no. Let's see here. Okay, I have made a place where I can land if I get off the Strider. Okay, now I gotta figure out how to get my... How do I get my saddle back? Yeah, I need a fungi on a stick, but I gotta figure out how to get my saddle back to be able to get the fungi on a stick. Or rather so I don't lose it. If I kill this guy now, then I'm gonna lose my saddle because it'll fall. Okay, I might not be able to, so let's see if I can just build a little house around him. And, yeah, let's do that. Okay, I should have plenty of this stuff to just build a little enclosure. Boom. Okay. Oh, I wish I were better at this. I feel like I'm gonna die. Okay, let's see if we can just make a little stable for this guy, and then we'll go get a fungi on a stick, and then we'll come back. I should have... I think I looked it up a while ago of what you need to do, but I don't remember everything. Here we go. Nice little stable. Hi, little guy. What should we name you? Because you're going to need a name tag if we can't get that saddle off. There we go. Okay. So now I need to find a biome. Well, let me make sure that he can't get out. Just gonna put a wall all the way around too high. I don't think they can go on land, but just in case they can. There we go. Make that there. Yay! All right. 1, 2, come on, 1, 2. Oh, is he too close and that's why I can't go there? Oh, well. Okay. They can go on land? Okay, well, you know what? I can't put that where I want it, so I'll just put it someplace else. Oh, okay. I thought I was gonna fall. All right. There we go. Now, we have made a little enclosure for our Strider. And I think this is probably a good place for me to log out for the night. So, yay! Strider. Oh, I'm going to use this guy for my screenshot. Yes, hello. I am going to make a screenshot out of you. But for tonight, let me say goodnight to everybody. And I will find someone to raid. Just one moment. And thank you, everybody, for showing up to my stream. If you missed the beginning, there's some good rules in there, rules to live by. 2-minute linger and the 10-hour appearance rule are some of my favorites. So hopefully you can find useful information for your own life and how to make the world a better place. Okay, who is live? let's see. Oh, we do not have Queen Cack is not on tonight. What is Siaki doing? Is she doing anything that is related to Minecraft? No, she is not doing Minecraft this evening. All right, let's just go with the good old standard and let's raid Nerdy, cause I can. Nerdy it is. Just one moment. Get that set up and that set up, and here we go. /raid Nerdy. Good night, everybody.